Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the ultimate channel for all things two-wheeled and thrilling. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about bikes in the 250cc Streetfighter category, the 2026 Kawasaki Z250FX. This bike is not just a continuation of Kawasaki's legendary Z lineage, it's a statement of what the future of lightweight performance motorcycles can look like. So grab your helmets, rev your imagination, and let's take a full ride through every detail that makes the Z250FX one of the most anticipated machines of 2026. As the studio lights hit the bodywork, the first thing that captures your attention is the aggressive Streetfighter design language. Kawasaki has always had a knack for giving their Z-series bikes a muscular yet agile appearance, and the Z250FX takes that aesthetic to the next level. The front end now wears a completely redesigned LED headlight setup inspired by the larger Z650 and Z900. Giving it that signature Predator-like glare. The narrow LED DRLs on either side complement the sharp cowl, giving the bike a stealthy, futuristic personality. It feels like the bike is staring right into your soul, ready to launch forward at the twist of your wrist. Moving along the side, the Z250FX showcases a sculpted fuel tank with deep knee recesses for improved rider grip. The tank flows seamlessly into the compact tail section, creating that true naked Streetfighter silhouette. The new color options, a metallic spark black, candy plasma silver, and lime green, carry the bold Z graphics, glowing under daylight or street lamps. Every surface of the bodywork reflects Kawasaki's precise engineering and attention to visual detail. The side profile tells a story of balance, not too bulky, not too minimalistic, just the right mix of aggression and refinement. The frame underneath is an all-new high-tensile steel trellis design derived from the Ninja 250's architecture but fine-tuned for more agility in city traffic and twisty roads. It gives the Z250FX a perfect mix of rigidity and flex, ensuring precise cornering while absorbing minor road imperfections. Kawasaki claims it's lighter and more responsive than the outgoing model, and even in person, you can feel how compact and maneuverable this motorcycle truly is. The short wheelbase and the refined weight distribution make it ideal for both urban riding and spirited weekend adventures. At the back, the Z250FX gets a minimalist LED taillight setup with a razor-sharp tail section. The new rear subframe design looks sleek, sporty, and ready for customization. The license plate holder and turn indicators have been redesigned for a cleaner finish, giving it that modern Japanese naked bike charm. The exhaust is now more compact and sits slightly upward, adding to the bike's sporty presence while improving ground clearance during cornering. Kawasaki has also improved the overall stance. It sits a little lower and feels more planted than before, giving even shorter riders more confidence at stops. Now let's talk about what's under the skin at the heart of this beast. The 2026 Z250FX comes with a 249cc, liquid-cooled, parallel twin engine, upgraded from previous versions with new fuel injection mapping, a lightweight crankshaft, and optimized intake design. The result is smoother throttle response and a more linear power delivery throughout the rev range. It pumps out around 36 horsepower at 12,000 revolutions per minute and 23 Nm of torque at 9,500 revolutions per minute. While that might sound modest, the bike's lightweight 164 kg curb weight gives it an incredible power-to-weight ratio in its class. Kawasaki has clearly tuned this engine for riders who love that high-revving, energetic experience, reminiscent of older sport nakeds but with modern refinement. Throttle response is crisp, and thanks to the new slipper clutch, downshifts are butter smooth. It's the kind of engine that invites you to push it. Every twist of the throttle gives a precise, eager response. On open roads, it screams joyfully through its new dual-port exhaust system, producing a sharper, raspy tone that perfectly complements the Z DNA. Even though it's just a 250, the way it builds revs makes you feel like you are riding something much bigger. Kawasaki's engineering team focused on minimizing vibration, so even at higher speeds, the handlebar and pegs remain surprisingly smooth, making longer rides far more comfortable than before. Suspension duties are handled by a new 37mm inverted front fork and a preload adjustable monoshock at the rear. The tuning strikes a great balance between sportiness and comfort. Whether you're attacking twisty roads or navigating potholes in the city, the Z250FX feels composed, planted, and confident. The wider handlebar provides excellent leverage, allowing you to flick the bike around effortlessly. Braking performance has also received a serious boost. Up front, a large 310mm pedal disc paired with a dual-piston caliper offers strong bite and consistent feedback, while the rear 220mm disc gives controlled braking. Dual-channel ABS comes standard, ensuring rider safety in wet or uneven road conditions. Kawasaki has also integrated a new digital TFT display that replaces the older semi-analog setup. It's bright, modern, and loaded with useful information from gear position indicator and real-time fuel efficiency to Bluetooth connectivity via the Kawasaki Radiology app. Through your smartphone, you can access ride logs, maintenance schedules, and even navigation prompts. This kind of smart tech integration in the 250cc segment shows Kawasaki's intention to attract a younger, connected generation of riders who value both performance and technology. The ergonomics have been slightly revised to improve comfort for both city commutes and short highway runs. The seat height stands at around 795 mm, making it accessible for most riders. The footpeg and handlebar positioning create a mild forward lean that feels sporty without being punishing. Riders will appreciate the slightly firmer yet supportive seat cushioning that helps during longer rides. Every control from the clutch lever to the switchgear feels premium and tactile. Even the mirrors have been redesigned for better rear visibility while maintaining the bike's sharp aesthetic. In terms of performance, the Z250FX really shines in its natural habitat of the urban jungle and winding back roads. The acceleration is quick, responsive, and engaging, making it an excellent tool for slicing through traffic. In corners, it feels stable and predictable, with precise feedback through the front fork. The bike is forgiving enough for beginners but exciting enough for experienced riders looking for a lightweight machine that can still deliver adrenaline. Kawasaki's tuning makes sure the power band stays usable across all gears, so you're never caught off guard when rolling on the throttle mid-corner. On the highway, the bike comfortably cruises at around 110 km/h without any stress. Beyond that, it still has more to give, but it's not about outright speed, it's about how effortlessly it gets there. The aerodynamic body design helps reduce wind buffeting, and the slight tuck-in position feels natural. Fuel efficiency is another strong point. Kawasaki claims around 32–35 km/L, depending on riding conditions, which means it's not just a performer but also easy on the wallet. Now, let's talk pricing, a crucial factor in the 250cc market. Kawasaki has strategically priced the 2026 Z250FX to compete with rivals like the Yamaha Mount 25, Honda CB250R, and KTM Duke 250. The expected price in international markets hovers around $5,000 to $5,500, while in regions like Asia, it's expected to fall near 1.2 million to 1.4 million PKR, depending on taxes and availability. For what it offers, a design, performance, technology, and the Kawasaki badge, it feels like a solid value proposition for riders stepping up from smaller displacement bikes or those who want a stylish, reliable urban performer. Overall, the 2026 Kawasaki Z250FX continues to carry forward the spirit of the Z family, a pure riding emotion, edgy design, and dependable engineering. It's not just a machine, it's an expression of Kawasaki's passion for naked performance motorcycles. Whether you're a new rider craving excitement or a seasoned enthusiast looking for a nimble, everyday street fighter, the Z250FX fits the role perfectly. It's light, it's fast, it's connected, and above all, it's a Kawasaki, which means you can count on the brand's decades of performance heritage. So, if you're searching for a motorcycle that combines the thrill of a sport bike with the practicality of a daily commuter, the new Z250FX should definitely be on your radar. Kawasaki has successfully created a bike that's easy to live with yet impossible to ignore. It's a reminder that performance isn't just about speed, it's about connection, control, and confidence on every ride. And that's a wrap on today's detailed review of the 2026 Kawasaki Z250FX. If you enjoyed this in-depth look, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Global Bike Buzz, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming reviews, comparisons, and reveals of the world's latest motorcycles. Tell us in the comments below, what do you think about the new Z250FX? Is it the perfect balance of power and style, or are you waiting for something even bigger from Kawasaki? Your opinion fuels our next videos.